Welcome back to another deep dive where I go over anything and everything FPS related, whether that's Call of Duty, Destiny, X-Defiant, or anything that I'm just kind of interested in and feel like I want to share to you guys. So let's find out what we're diving into now, shall we? So in just a few short months, we're going to be getting our hands on Modern Warfare 3, and the nostalgia is going to be flowing through the roof because we're going to get remastered versions of some of our favorite maps back in 2009's Modern Warfare 2. That means it's been 14 years since the launch of that game, and there's going to be plenty of you who this is going to be their first time experiencing these new maps, which I know me saying that is going to make some of you feel old in the chat because back in 09 was our childhood and hell for me, I was entering high school back in 2009. So thinking of that just makes me excited because I can't wait to smash all their heads in because they're not going to know where to look or what to do on these maps, and we're going to know it like the back of our hands. That's right, all you young bloods, watch out because the old farts in this crew, we're coming for you, or at least the first month of the game. But we know we're going to be getting 16 maps. We know we're going to be getting Afghan, Derail, Estate, Favilla, High Rise, Invasion, Karachi, Quarry, Rundown, Rust, Scrapyard, Skid Row, Subbase, Terminal, Underpass, and Wasteland. I mean, these maps have been heavily rumored, damn near confirmed to be the 16 maps at launch, which I can't believe by its own right is controversial, which we'll get to later on in this video. Because before we get to the controversy of releasing exclusive remastered maps, let's talk about how they're going to be remastered, because we know a little bit about the actual designs for the map. Are they going to be 1-for-1? Are they going to have doorways? We know a little bit about it. And in yesterday's video, we went over the Pulse Check podcast where J God went over zombies, and they discussed, what the expectation for DM zombies is really going to be all about. And I wanted to pick apart another part of their video where they talk about the map being a 1-for-1 remastered of the old 2009 maps, because we know that they're going to be using the old maps as like a hard blueprint to build on top of, that they're going to be really just building the maps 1-for-1 and then just modernizing it from there.
If they're using the exact same like maps to scale, like you're gonna be able to get around the map faster. They're just gonna play probably faster than they did back then. You're gonna be able to probably mantle stuff that you probably couldn't because of jump heights or angles. Like, I don't know, it's just gonna be a lot different in a good way. So we'll have to kind of see how those play.
I would assume that they're going to scale the maps accordingly, because like if you think about it, like you don't think so? I think they would. Like I think they were gonna make
talk to the lady, bro.
Wait.
But that's they said they basically copied the maps, bro, and then they had to build them from the ground up, but they used the same layouts.
Wait, I'm so confused now.
Wasn't that in the presentation?
Yeah.
I thought
it was in the presentation, but then when we talked to the one of the ladies who was in charge, she kind of confirmed that basically they used the same layouts.
I thought it was the opposite.
No.
I could have sworn.
Well, that was a 1-to-1.
So the dev time still took as long as it takes to make the map. They just didn't have to do as much designing because the blueprint's already there. Then they had build off of it.
They're saying W leaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
And coming back from that, assuming the map size is going to be the same, it's going to play out completely different than how we used to play back in the day because of the advanced movement. Diving isn't going anywhere. I know no one's really talked on that, but from what we know, diving is still staying in the game, and now we're going to get the addition of slide canceling of anything we want, plus addition to stalker. We're just going to be able to fly around the map like we're on X Games mode, which I have to say I'm totally here for. But this is going to change how the maps are going to play. And another thing that I don't think anyone's really putting into the process here on how the map's going to flow is we didn't have some of the game modes that we're going to be playing now. Control, hardpoint, those things didn't exist back in the day. And speaking of back in the day, the pros were playing capture the flag, demolition, and search and destroy. Now we're going to be playing search and destroy, but hardpoint, and God knows what the third mode is. I mean, if I'm just going to continue to drink on some hopium, I would really love to see capture the flag come back. I mean, personally, that's probably my all-time favorite game mode in gaming, but we're just gonna have to see what the third mode is at the launch of the game. Now, getting to the actual controversy around the modernization of the remastered maps is the addition to doors. Yes, I am dead serious. There are people who are bitching about doors being implemented in the game. Now, let's just hear it for what it is. I understand doors weren't originally designed on the old maps, so the line to sight won't be the same. Okay, but if we look at who's designing the game, Sledgehammer, they brought us Vanguard, and Vanguard had destructible doors where you could blow holes through it. I understand there was some cheese, especially in the competitive side of things, where if a player was lined up just right, the little red dot above someone's head would kind of shine through that destructible door. But overall, I don't see doors being something to really bitch or complain about. Truthfully, would I like them to be in the game? Absolutely not. No doors.
No, Leroy, I'm bilingual. There's a difference. No more locked doors. Gracias.
But if they're going to be in the game, I'm not bitching about it. I'm just going to play around it. And especially if Sledgehammer is bringing back the destructible doors, which they have not confirmed, but it is the studio that brought it to us. Maybe they're going to implement it in this game. Then within 30 seconds of the game, all the doors are going to be gone anyways. However, I do understand the frustration with only having remastered maps coming back and not having any new maps. And we can't really talk competitive or competitive COD without bringing up the Scumper Jumper himself, the goatiest of the goats. And he had his own unique take on this old map exclusive coming back to Modern Warfare 3.
Okay, can I propose something else? Let's look at it from a different angle. Okay, so we did the podcast yesterday, and I was saying, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know everyone, like, is going to be super excited. Everyone's going to be super excited when the game first comes out, right? Everyone's going to be loving it. MW2 maps, all that good shit, right? But the amount of hours that I personally, this is probably not bad for newer generation COD players, but the amount of hours that I've put into these maps already, I kind of want something a little bit new. You know, releasing these 16, great, fantastic. But if there's no new maps, I'm gonna be a little bit tight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be a little bit mad because, like I said, these maps are fucking incredible. Like some of the best maps we've gotten in Call of Duty, right? But it's just the amount of hours that I've already put on them. It's like I just feel like I'm gonna get sick of them so much faster than new maps. Does that make sense? If they do put in new maps, then I think it'll be dope. If there's these 16 maps and then there's like five to 7 new maps that they throw into the rotation, I think that'd be fucking dope. I think that would be amazing. And then obviously if they push like the old DLC style COD packs where, okay, you know, 3 maps come out every season or whatever, I mean, that would be amazing.
Honestly, I kind of have to say I agree with Scumper Jumper here, and I feel the same way. Of course, if you want to watch the full video, the link will be down below in the description. But I have to say, as a COD fan for over 14 years at this point, the idea of getting the same thing handed to us over and over again, pretty par for the course for Call of Duty. And we just, as a community, as a group, want to see Call of Duty design maps that excite them, that challenge them, that make them want to be better. Because we know Border Crossing did not do that. There ain't no way in hell. But if we're gonna get these 16 remastered maps at launch, maybe in the following seasons, 1 or 2 maps will be Modern Warfare 3 originals with some remastered maps from back in the day be implemented in there as well. But I think this is where we're gonna wrap up today's video. If you liked it, you found anything insightful, you learned anything at all, go ahead, like and subscribe. We are inching our way to 500 subscribers, and truly every new amigo is felt in this crew. If you're already a part of the crew, share this video with a friend and keep them caught up in all the gaming, leaked news, rumors, and updates, especially around Call of Duty and X-Defiant whenever it does launch. But with that said, I challenge everybody in this crew, make somebody laugh today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.